Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me we have the S&P 500 futures chart. Just want to say apologies for posting this video a little bit earlier than usual. It's because I've got a very busy afternoon. But at the S&P 500, nothing's really changed since yesterday's trading session. We're pretty much trading flat up above 4,100. We did have a brief pullback towards 4,100 from 4,123, where we currently find ourselves trading. So we pulled back roughly 25 points. That was due to the fact J&J, so Johnson & Johnson's, their vaccine it apparently causes some rare blood clots. So it's been put on pause by the FDA. So markets reacting to that, but since then we have recovered the losses, and we now currently find ourselves trading at session highs at 4,123 ahead of Wall Street opening. I personally wouldn't touch the S&P 500 at these high levels. We're now entering into earnings season. The banks are about to report. They've, some banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs have rallied over 50% in the past 2 months. And I think, once they report earnings, that's when investors will ask the question, was that 50% stock move higher justified with regards to their earnings? And I personally believe no. I think it's very difficult for a company to rally 50% and then post earnings and have, a quarterly earnings justify a 50% move higher. So I think that you will see some profit taking, some pullback, whether it's ahead of the earnings, being sent out, or whether it's the day after, once the earnings do actually come out. So I would steer away from the S&P 500. I would be waiting patiently on the sideline, waiting for that pullback. As this black circle here, as it basically tells us that the S&P 500 is overbought in the short run. RSI is now all the way up at 72, so it's above 70, which typically tells you when something is overbought, and it's telling us that it is. So I would personally sit on the sidelines, wait for that pullback. 4,000, I do anticipate a retest of 4,000 as a new floor in this market. 4,000 would be an area where I would love to buy the S&P 500, because some of the largest banks in the world, the likes of Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, they both have collective price targets up at 4,300 and 4,400 for the end of 2021. So if we got a pullback towards 4,000, that would represent a 10% move higher, 8 to 10% move higher in the S&P 500. So 4,000 would be a fantastic area to buy this indice and just to hold it basically until we do reach those high levels of 4,300 and 4,400 as the economy starts to reopen. So I am bullish here for the S&P 500, just not at these levels. I'm waiting for some value to return into this market, value that I can take advantage of and buy at the low.